So today we're going to go over cleaning up your double strokes and how to get some more speed. I see a lot of people, I myself was really bad for this before with their double strokes. They either have their pinkies out and they're doing this, like a buzz stroke. The proper way to do a double, you have to hit all the notes. So one thing I would suggest is starting very slow. Let's start this at 80 beats a minute. And while you're doing it, focus on your fingers actually making the stroke with both hands. So it's right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. As you get faster, it's wrist and fingers, and I usually catch the rebound on the way up, so it's kind of hit, hit, but my fingers do both strokes. So a lot of people when they're starting are doing this. If you notice, my pinky is not engaged at all, and you think you're doing a double stroke. You can kind of get away with up to a certain speed, and then you will plateau, and then to get back to there, you're going to have to start over at the beginning, like I did, working on the pinkies. So we'll start nice and slow, 80 beats a minute. I find by going very slow, it forces you to work on your control. You're not even thinking about how fast you can play. So here's 80. Work on even space between, even volume, and do that for a while until it's comfortable, and you should be very relaxed. When you're doing that too, if you notice that your stick is coming across the pad, or you're going forward and back, straight down in the same spot over and over again. It's actually more difficult to play this at really slow tempos because you're getting no rebound, which is the whole point of learning how to use your fingers on every single stroke, because you have no bounce to help you. So we'll go up a little faster, 124 let's say. Still, nice and relaxed, nice and relaxed. If you find you're tensed up, like struggling to get it out, slow it down. When I get to the top end of my practicing, I'll push it and it burns, but I'm not really, if your shoulders are tensing up, your neck's tensing up, your legs, your abs and everything, you're pushing too hard. It should feel like your hands are just floating. Don't squeeze too tight. Here, we'll go to 145 now. Alright, one more. We'll go, let's say 165. One thing I'll do is I'll switch between American and French while playing. Just because it uses different muscle groups. So sometimes you'll be playing in one style or the other, and if you need to just go to the other one for a quick break and not have to stop playing if your muscles are starting to burn out. We'll try 180. $200. That's about where I start to, the hits aren't sounding as even, and I find I'm not using my fingers as much, so I need to practice, obviously, myself. So at 200, my arm really starts to tense up, and then when you tense up, you get no rebound. If you hit loose, it bounces back, which gives you the second stroke. So one thing you can practice is holding the stick loose, set a metronome, and just do single strokes. Teaches you how to hold the stick loose and catch the rebound. Then you could do singles together. And try not using any wrist, just working on your finger control a little bit. So once I get that practiced out, I found a lot of it is because you go on autopilot and you're not thinking about, what you're doing. So doing things like paradiddles, let's try 175 or so here. We'll try paradiddles, right, left, left, right, left, left. The thing about paradiddles is you have to start slow and work them up just to memorize the pattern. But with the accenting on the left hand and switching back and forth, you actually have to know when you're doing the double. And when you get going fast, you can't get away with, a little bounce. Good one to work on is paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle. So right, left, left, left. Right, left, 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 and then just your regular paradiddle after. Because the second time it switches starting with the left hand, and you work on accenting the left, and it just changes it around. You got to change your focus. I also do doubles starting with the left hand lead. The one I've been doing most lately, and using this one a lot, it's made a big difference, is groups of 5. I'll go right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left. So I do this 2 ways, actually I do it 4 ways, I'll explain the first 2, accenting the downbeat. The good thing about that is you are doing right hand lead and left hand lead, same with the double, right, left, left, and left, right, and you're accenting both hands. It takes a while to get it up, really quick, but I found it's made a good difference in even doing my 6-stroke rolls, because sometimes you go, or sometimes you do starting with the left hand, so it works on both of those. And the other way I go right, left, right, left, right, left, and you're accenting the 5th note. That actually sounds really awesome when you're doing a fill. It kind of changes the time, it changes the feel, feels a bit just like you're being jolted out of your seat, and then you come right back in on the 1. I use that a lot. So another one I do is using it as 16th notes. I find this is trickier for some people because you're not playing, you're going over the bar line over and over, but it's the same thing. So we'll start accenting the downbeat on 1. Now we'll do starting on the right, left, right, left. I actually like to switch these back and forth too. That's a really fun one to play on the kit. I'm going to make another video of just groups of 5 using these kind of slurred 5-stroke rolls around the drum set and show you how handy they are. Usually I use them in a bit over the top fills where I'm going on the cymbals and switching back right and left. I think it was Bill Bachman that had the Irish Spring lesson. I don't know if I've modified it a bit or if this is bang on, but it's... When you speed this up, you find you still can't do a double. You actually have to play the strokes, which really work out your fingers. Here's 200. So that's a really good one to learn. I would just Google Irish Spring and Bill Bachman. Thanks, Bill, by the way, if you ever watch this, because that actually makes a huge difference, especially when you get faster. No matter how fast you're doing that, you can't, cheat and get that. You actually have to play those strokes. Another good one to do is like a triple stroke. Because your doubles are going to feel a lot easier after. After doing triples. You can slow it down and do groups of 4 as well. This is like not just for doubles, it's actually going to increase your singles and your overall technique, but this is kind of a lot of the practice stuff I do when I'm warming up, even just if I'm working on doubles, because it gets those fingers engaged.